Welcome. Today's meditation is called Walking the Walk. It's a phrase borrowed from the Buddhist teacher Pema Chodron, who said that is one of the things to hear a life-changing truth and quite another to actually live it. In this practice today, we explore 4 qualities that help us to do exactly that: to stabilize our minds, to experience or to develop unconditional friendship with yourself, and to have freedom from a fixed mind thinking and care for one another. These are not 4 separate ideas. They form a movement from stillness inward all the way out to the world around you. You don't need anything special for this. You just need a place to sit, a little time, and a willingness to be honestly present. Let's begin. Let's find a position where you can sit and not be disturbed for the duration of the meditation, letting your feet rest on the floor if you're sitting in a chair, or finding yourself in a way that you don't feel any pain. Let your hands settle on your thighs. Your back is upright. Make sure that if you're sitting on the ground, your hips are higher than your knees. So if you need support, take some cushions or blankets and put them underneath your knees. Sit higher if that helps you. So you don't want to be rigid, and there is at the same time a sense of quiet dignity in this posture. It is soft and alert. So in this position, we want to start by taking in one long breath in and let it go, completely exhaling. Pema Chodron often begins with a simple question: where are you right now? Not where you were an hour ago, but right here and right now. What is actually present? The mind might still be moving, thoughts, maybe ideas, things that you still need to do, or you feel certain emotions within your body, or you're still carrying the last conversation. That is completely fine, and we're not trying to stop our mind. We are simply beginning to notice what's going on. This is what it means by stabilizing the mind. We come back to the breath. We come back to the now. Every time we notice our mind wanders off, we pull it gently back on the breath. So we're not fighting, that's important, and we're not silencing. So we don't try to push our thoughts and emotions downward or away. And we don't attach to them, so we're not gripping. Sometimes you can sense your mind is kind of reaching out to this one thing that you still haven't solved, or that's kind of causing a bit of a chaos in your mind. But you just want to know what is happening right now. You're inhaling, you're exhaling, and this continued coming back to the breath is learning to stabilize the mind. It's a steadiness. It is your anchor. It is always here. The mind wanders and the breath stays. Now each time you notice that you've drifted away, a thought, a sound, a feeling, you simply return. You let go of any commentary. You don't become frustrated. We're non-biased. We don't judge ourselves. We simply gently return. I'm inhaling. I'm exhaling. Let the mind be here exactly as it is. Catherine talks about what she calls a fixed mind. Into our thinking over time, the stories we tell about ourselves and others that begin to feel like facts. It's about looking at the edges that then tend to become walls. These movements are an invitation to soften those edges just a little bit and to dissolve this fixed wall and to simply create a little bit more space. Sometimes we notice when we start to sit that we carry a lot of tension in our body. So just for a few minutes, what we want to do is we want to soften our face. We want to move our jaw or keep our lips slightly opened and our jaw a little bit less tense. And begin to circle your shoulders forward, up, back, and down 5 times. And when you're ready, change directions, bringing the shoulders backward, up, forward, and down 5 times. We're bringing ourselves into this present state by feeling what is there. Is there tightness? Notice it. Where is the tightness in your body, in your back, in your jaw, in your neck? And we are not forcing anything to open. We just want to become present. Start to very slowly tilt your head to the right by letting the weight of your head do the work, and back to the center, moving it to the left, back to the center. Lift your right arm up and gently lean to the left. Feel the right side of your body opening, breathing into it. Come back to the center and do the other side, lifting the left arm up, leaning to the right. Returning to the center, and then shake out your hands, your wrists. Let your arms swing loosely. Whatever feels good for your body, what you need right now. And then come back into the stillness, settle back into your favorite seated position. And we're cultivating our mindfulness by noticing maybe if something has shifted. It can be very small. Is there a little bit more ease in the chest, or your breath goes lighter or deeper? Maybe there's some opening that has happened. We move into the part where we look at becoming friends with ourselves unconditionally. And this is a very important aspect when we sit in meditation, as the good and the bad and the ugly come up. And we get to learn to know ourselves intimately, to become familiar. And there can be a very harsh part, a critical part. You just don't get it. Or impatience, like a drill sergeant. So it is good to learn to notice these inner critics and to allow them to be there, but we're befriending ourselves, so we step into a space of more neutrality. Hey, I came back. I noticed I was absent-minded, followed some daydream 30 minutes later in the meditation. We don't beat ourselves up. We just are happy that we noticed. So once again, come into your seated position, and let us work now with an extended exhale. Breathe in for 4 counts. Breathing out for 6 to 8, depending what is good for you. But you want to make sure your exhale is longer than the inhale. Let's try this together. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once more, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue in your own rhythm with a longer exhale. Don't force, and just allow. When we speak of unconditional friendship with ourselves, in our body, in our breath, it is a lived quality in the way we treat our own experience from moment to moment. Think about what it means to be a genuine friend to someone. You don't demand they be different from what they are. And we often find patience with others, even on difficult days. We don't make a catastrophe when a mistake happens. Often we're simply there. What would it mean to offer that same quality to your breath, to your own body as it sits here? Coming back to your normal breathing, coming back to our natural breathing. Stay with counting the breath. Inhale, exhale, 1. And see if you can remain up to the count of 5 or even 10 by concentrating, stabilizing your mind on your breath. Take a normal breath. Let the counting go. And just notice the quality of your mind, the quality of your emotions. Has there been more restlessness? Have the thoughts slowed down? Were you able to catch yourself drifting and bring yourself gently back? We often sit with all kinds of different states of mind. Sometimes we're restless or tired, or we carry something that has happened that kind of occupies our feelings and our mind. All of this is allowed to be on your meditation cushion. This is where we meet ourselves exactly as we are. We return into the presence of our body, of the felt sense of being with our breath, and arriving in the present. Before you move, let your eyes slowly adjust. Let yourself open them gently, arriving back into the space. And let your body come back slowly. Sometimes we notice our feet have fallen asleep, or that we kind of drifted off completely. The important thing is to keep showing up for your practice, and I appreciate you being here. If this practice is useful for you, I would love to hear from you. You can find more guided meditations and reflections here on my YouTube channel, and see you next time.